Hello everybody, welcome back to the shop for your Tuesday Bob TV fix. Gotta have your Bob TV. Alright guys, I know what you're thinking. What is that? Okay, this is a little sub side project. No, this was remember that great big F-86 Bill has, my buddy Bill? It's that Shayla's Patel. I think it's like quarter scale. The thing is huge. Is it a fifth scale or something? It's monstrous. Biggest F-86 ever made. Well, in Kentucky Jets, remember they went to put the maiden flight on it, and the ailerons were backwards. They took off, splat. Well, the good thing, it really didn't hurt it that bad. It totally wiped out this canopy. Just demolished it. Cracked the nose, put a couple little scrapes here and there. And there was one more of these canopies untouched in the world. And Joe Grice had it. Well, Joe Grice sold it to some old boy in California. So when Bill was going to Best in the West, he stopped by Joe's house, picked up this whole kit, whole Shayla's Patel F-86, took it all the way out to California, boom, to the guy who bought it, and then said, "Hey, can we use the canopy and pop a mold off of it?" And the dude said, "Sure," but he's got to have it back right away, so I had to get this molded right quick. So Bill. F-86 will be as good as new again. It just needs a new canopy, which I ain't got time to do now, but I had to get this done so we can get the part back to the guy who bought the kit, Joe Grice. You guys follow all that? So I made this up last night. More of these parts available. We're going to have to have a canopy made, but we can get a canopy plug from this mold also. And there it is. That is the last untouched Shayla's Patel F-86 canopy hatch in the world. That's the only one. And Bill was kind of lucky to get it because all this is just gone on Bill's. It's just not there no more. It's really kind of lucky because when it rolled in, it kind of rolled in and hit. It didn't hit nose first, you know, and the wings just have a couple scrapes on them. And they're done in flight metal, so they can be patched up pretty easy. Same way with the fuselage, most of it's flight metal. Okay, but you see what I did, guys? You got to make these lip flanges tall enough to where it sits up. Okay, now I didn't make a great big heavy duty thick mold because guys, we just got to make one part out of this, and I'll probably never make another one. you know, I really doubt that I ever make another one. It's not that you know, unless someone else that owns a Shayla's Patel F-86 messes up their canopy hatch, which I guess it's possible. There's 10 of them things floating around the world somewhere. Then we got a little hot glue Then I glue these on once I gotta get off. But then I gotta get back on F-18. Now, I got some heads up on the F-18. There was someone out there that sent me and commented that they just ordered one. And Kevin is really thinking about having me mold them wings and making him a composite set of wings and stabs so we can have the leading edge spoilers. So if there's anyone else out there that has a yellow aircraft F-18, I'm going to make these to where they'll just plug right into yours. That wants a composite set of wings and stabs with leading edge slats, send me a message. Because I think Kevin's looking for someone to split the cost of the mold making and stuff. Bam, that came out good, guys. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you guys how to make them nice flanged edges on your canopy hats. I don't actually have to lay a part up right away, guys. But I got to get this mold done. I gotta get that F-18 done. Top priority at the moment. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do this winter, man. I got big plans. And I gotta get on the ball. Beautiful. Yeah, these Shayla's Patel things, you know how much these kits costed? These kits were $20,000. I think he made them around $2,000. But to get one of these bad boys was 20 grand. So that was before, you know, all these other places started making a lot of big jets. things were big money. That's why we got to get Bill's fixed. Bill paid a lot for his jet. I don't know exactly what he paid. I know it's a lot though. Joe Grice built it. It was built by Joe Grice. Remember guys, it's got the machine guns to the side. You open that door. There's the machine guns. Cockpit's perfect in it. It's all downstairs. When Bill went to California, he dropped it off. But we're going to bring it back to life for old Bill. We're going to bring it back to life. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make one more mold. Or lay one more part to this mold on this flange. Okay. Then I'll just wrap it around the front all the way. And then wrap it around the back, all one piece. See, I got my alignment dots in there. So when I put it back together, this has all got to be a wet layup. You can't do the top, you can do the bottom and let them set up and put them together. Don't work like that. It will not work. And it's all got to be a wet layup, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Just not right away. One thing he didn't do is he didn't flange these back edges. He didn't flange these back edges. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hot glue a piece of my styrene plastic I got over there, because I want flanges on the ends too, instead of just having that floppy like that. So I'll just hot glue gun me them pieces in there. And then so it'll look a lot better. Yes, sir. Well, there we go. Now I just got to clean my part all off this and wax her up. Bam, there we go. Wash that part all off and wax her up, baby. Be ready to roll. I know this is a lot of work for for one freaking part, but if that's all we can do, guys, it's that or throw that jet in the trash can, you know, so it's definitely worth it. It's just a lot of work to do. It really ain't bad what I have in it. You know, I have a couple of days in this part and actually making the part. See, because he needs a canopy too. There ain't no canopies available for this. So I'm going to make my canopy plug. And I found a place in Derby, which is the next little town over, about 5 miles, that they do vacuum for me, and I can take my plug in there, and for about $60 get a good canopy. Someone just told me about this place here not too long ago, and I was glad to hear about them. You know, it's cheaper than me burning through plastic, I guarantee you. But anyway, that's what I got going, guys. And this part will be easy. I just got to put my white resin on there, let it set a couple hours, then I'm going to work on the F-18. Then it won't take no time. Throw some glass on there. Be dug, pull it out tomorrow. Then we got to ship that to California Wednesday. Here's our deadline. We got to have that off by Wednesday. That's why I just had to do it. You know, he was nice enough to let us take a mold off of it. Least we can do is get it back when we say we're going to. But anyway, that's what I got going. I'm going to get that done, get some more parts laid up. And remember, if you guys know anyone that's got a yellow aircraft F-18, wanting a yellow aircraft F-18, holler at us, because if Kevin can get some help with the molding costs, we're going to have composite rudders, elevators, wings, leading edge slats, flaps, all that'll be composite, guys, and be awesome. So if you know anyone, give them a holler, and we'll see you guys back in the